Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am sitting here with myself and my wonderful editor slash friend, Porter.
Hello everyone. You may know me as Minebro370x on YouTube.
Alright, now I gotta link that. Alright, so basically what we're going to be doing today is we usually play Dead by Daylight with each other, but we're going to be doing some tier lists. We're going to be ranking every killer's Mori on what we think.
Yep.
So, I think we're just going to go over the ones that we already know.
Yeah.
So
we've seen...
Well, for the viewers, let's go back and go to this and just go through the Mori. So we're going to go through Trapper.
Yeah, we got Trapper.
And he has his normal one, where he just hits someone.
Pretty basic.
Pretty basic. We don't even need it for camera angle.
Yeah, it's... You can't even see him during the Mori.
Yeah.
Is part of the problem.
It's not great.
It makes me wonder what it looks like through the killer's view.
Yeah. I'm going to put him at, like, maybe C or D. What do you think?
I'd put him at D, honestly.
D? Okay.
Like, the fact that you can't see him, like, ruins it a little bit for me, but even if you could see him, it would still be pretty low.
We're going to do Wraith next, because I don't know if you've seen Wraith. His was a tiny bit different.
Okay.
He does the pullback, and then he has a different camera angle, but he kind of does the same thing.
At least you can actually see him in it.
Yeah, and he does do a little bit of pullback, so I would give him some more points on that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him a C at least.
Yeah, we'll put him at C.
Mm-hmm.
And do we want to do it to where, like, if you put, like, the order you put them in?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
That makes it a lot better, too. Next up is Hillbilly.
Hillbilly. I don't think I've seen his before.
I've seen it. I think this is decent.
Let's see. Okay. I mean, you don't really get to see the survivor very much.
You don't.
So you can't really actually see the kill happening, but I would give it
like a B.
Yeah, I'll give it a B.
I think this is a lot better than the other two, at least.
Yeah, it definitely
He
is.
actually implements his, like, power.
Mm-hmm. And you can actually, like, get the idea of what's happening, and it's pretty brutal, like, when you actually imagine it, so I'll give him points.
Next is the Nurse.
The Nurse, okay. Let's see what we got with hers.
Flips you around.
Okay. Chokes you.
So...
Oh, she just chokes you?
Yeah, she just chokes you to death. So, I remember this power because when she came out, it was a lot cooler with her Mori because actually you were in the eyes of the survivor when they first did it. I don't know why they changed it. It's a side angle. It looks a lot worse.
Yeah, that I'm gonna.
I would say she's above Trapper for me.
Yeah, she's above Trapper, so we'll give her a D.
Yeah.
But still, not a great Mori.
Not great.
That's still pretty weak.
Next is Michael.
Michael. This one I'm very familiar with. This actually kind of reference it to the first movie. A little different. But
I do like this Mori a lot.
Yeah,
I think this
like
is one
it
of
too.
the best Moris, even though there's a lot of bad animation there.
Yeah,
I do think it's really good.
Yeah, it is a good Mori because I love it because it actually is a reference to how Michael kills some of his victims.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give that a higher one.
I would say A.
Yeah, we'll go with A.
I was going to say A because, one, he pulls you off the ground while choking you, and then while he's stabbing you, the survivor actually punches Michael on the shoulder.
And I love that not only does he just choke you, he lifts you off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what makes me love the Mori.
I think Michael's is probably one of the best.
Yeah, it is. Not the best, but definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Next, we got the Hag.
The Hag.
Oops,
I
can't
don't
say
remember hers.
I don't know either. Oh,
wow.
Shit. Oh.
Ooh, damn.
Oh, my lord.
And then eats your liver. Holy crap.
Okay. That's
pretty good.
I do not remember that being that brutal. That's a high one. That is
I
definitely
would
a high
say
one.
above.
Yeah.
What's his name? Billy.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I think it's top.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best.
No.
Reason being, I don't know if you saw, but when she stabbed into your guts, you don't have that many of the same organs.
No, you don't have like 20 livers in your gut. Yeah, that was a little like
it was a little interesting.
Yeah.
The jump though at the beginning to where she bites your neck off. If that was the Mori, it would have been really good.
Imagine seeing that through the survivor's eyes. Like
you wouldn't see anything. Exactly. She'd bite your neck.
You bite your neck, goes pitch black, then that's it. But imagine like seeing her jump at you like that through the survivor's eyes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Next,
the Doctor. His is pretty interesting. I like
yeah.
his. He basically just shocks your brain until death, and then he puffs smoke out of your...
Oh, your eyes turn
Oh,
white.
yeah. I think his is okay.
It's okay.
I think it's
one of those...
Where do you think it would go?
I mean, it's one of those ones where it feels like it's missing something.
Exactly, yeah.
So, I feel like I'm going to put it in between Hag and Billy.
Really?
Yeah.
I am going to have to differ with you on this one.
Really? Okay.
I would say it goes above Wraith.
Above Wraith, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What do you think?
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
You think it goes above here?
Yeah, because another thing with the Doctors, there's no blood.
Exactly.
There's no blood. Okay, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
No, here's...
Yeah, this one I do know.
Bubba. I haven't seen this one in a while.
I used this on
Oh, shit.
2 people in a video.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, and on top of that, it turns into a Tusken Raider.
Yeah.
At the finishing touch. I do like that they actually had him do that. Adds a little bit of creepiness to it.
I'm gonna have to say, just because of simplicity, he's probably A or S for me.
Yeah,
Because he does a lot better than Hillbilly.
Oh, 100%. Way better than Hillbilly.
He hits him in the back of the head with the hammer, then drops it, and then goes straight up the body, which I think is amazing.
The only thing that it was missing is they missed him actually picking the hammer back up, because the hammer just appears in his hand right afterwards.
True.
That's the one thing that's missing. But I would definitely agree it's either A or S.
A or S? Okay. What do you think? Is it above Michael or below Michael?
See, that's a tough one because I love Michaels so much.
Like the character or the Mori?
Like the Mori.
Okay.
I honestly think it might be above Michaels.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it's a little more brutal.
It is. Yeah. It's a lot more brutal.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put it above Michael.
Okay. Next is Huntress.
I don't remember this one.
I haven't seen this one in a while. Oh!
Oh! Okay. Right in the face.
Please don't tell me that's it.
Okay. Alright. So...
Okay, a little basic.
Yeah, it was a little similar to the Trapper and...
the Wraith.
The Wraith.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little similar to that. It's not...
It started off really well, and then it just...
So, I'm going to give it a B.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say C.
See, I could see that.
Honestly,
yeah,
I could put
C.
it D, honestly, because it's that low. I'm thinking below Wraith or maybe.
I would put it... I'd put it in between Doctor and Wraith.
That's where you want to put it?
Yeah.
I'll compromise.
Because you do get the axe to the face, whereas with Wraith, it's the only thing you get is a pullback and the slashes.
Yeah. All right.
Next we got Freddy. I know this one.
Yeah. He shows the glove
Shows
off.
the glove.
Unexpecting through the stomach. I will say, great camera work.
Oh yeah, definitely great camera work, and I like that they actually took reference from the movie and showing his glove like that.
Mm-hmm. They actually did it for they took reference from the game, like you said, or movie. So
it's a little basic.
It is very basic.
Yeah, so
I would give it top of D or bottom of C.
I would give it bottom of C, honestly.
So right below Wraith?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you do get the really good camera work.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't have that camera work, it'd be D.
It'd probably be D.
Oh lord. Now
The
we got
pig.
The pig. Amanda.
So stabs to the hand. And then
a
quick slice of the throat. Yeah.
And that's
yeah,
it.
we know where that's going.
That's definitely a D.
Yeah, the thing is though, where is it?
See, it's.
I would have to say for diversity, it's definitely above Trapper.
Above Trapper, okay. Yeah, see, I was gonna say either above or below
because
Trapper.
At least for this, compared to Trapper, he just swings at you a bunch. For the pig, she at least kills you fast, so it's efficient.
Yeah, and she doesn't just slash you in the same spot. It's the hand and then the throat.
So, do we think it's above Nurse? I think Nurse is really good, though, compared to...
Oh, yeah. It's in between Trapper and Nurse.
Because at least for Nurse, also, when they're choking them out, I don't know if you saw this part, but the survivor actually puts their hand at their face. Like,
yeah. Okay. That's right. I did see that. It looked like that they were like trying to rip the nurse's mask off.
Yeah. I think this one's going to be a high contender.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely a high one, especially with this outfit.
Stomps them and breaks their neck.
And then the
fingies.
The cherry on the top.
Just cuts your finger off, your pinky.
Yep, and then
sucks on it. So I think this one's like high B.
Oh yeah, high B definitely.
So you think where do you think?
Um,
I think it's above Hag.
yeah, above Hag.
Okay.
Because Hag,
I think Hag's works in the sense that like it's good, but when she stabs you in the stomach and you have 4 livers come out, that doesn't work.
I will say, if the clown was just the stomping on the head, it would have been D.
Oh,
but
easily.
Having him chop the fingers off, that was what made it
definitely,
better.
yeah.
And the fact that they actually had him suck on the finger also made it more disturbing.
Oh yeah.
Like that's one thing I like about his.
I do think this one's gonna be controversial. The next one.
Spirit. Oh yeah, I remember hers.
Stab through this one.
Yeah, and then to the side, other side.
Flag, and then she screams, and that's it. Yeah.
I feel like they could have used a better scream. For
yeah,
her.
that was all. She also does have way better screams on the character.
Yeah.
I think this is either below C or high D.
I would say high D. Honestly.
High D. You think it's above Nurse or no?
Yeah, I would say above Nurse.
Really, I would say below.
Okay. I mean, it's mainly the scream, I think, but they could have used a better one.
My only reason I say this is because in the beginning they could have used like some better shit, but they just stab him in the stomach and then they drop, and then the survivor's just sitting there getting hit.
So like the survivor's just letting it happen.
No. In the sense that they just don't make the survivor do anything.
Okay. Like they just become a ragdoll.
Yeah, and they just hit him a bunch. Compared to Nurse, where he like actually does motions and shit.
Even like with Michael, they're like pounding on
exactly.
Okay, so put it below
because
Nurse.
I would say even maybe above Pig, because Pig has that stuff where he puts his hand up to
block.
Yeah,
that's true. He does do that. Yeah, put it below Pig.
Yeah, because it's basically Trapper, but just hitting from different areas.
Exactly, and the survivor just turns into a ragdoll.
They have no emotion.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't have that much emotion to stab through the stomach, but
no, yeah, but like the survivor at least could have made like noises also, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't do anything with that.
Yeah. Now we got Legion. Cool outfit with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the dodge at the beginning.
Right through the Achilles.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, this one's pretty good.
Yeah, I did not remember the Legions being that.
Yeah, so they have a tussle.
Okay, that one's pretty high. I'm gonna give that a high one.
I would say it's probably in between Clown and Hag for me.
Clown and Hag, okay.
I don't think it was disturbing enough to be above Clown.
No,
but I definitely think it's like up at B
The
area.
only part that I thought actually was disturbing on how they stabbed in the...
then went down.
Yeah, well, they stabbed in the ankle and then pulled them back.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah.
That's what I liked. So that was kind of making me want to put it above Clown, honestly.
I think it's either below or above him. What do you think?
I think I'm going to put it above the Clown.
Gotcha.
Just because, like, that would be, like...
I used to say the choreography was a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Like, it was mainly the stabbing in the ankle and then pulling them back using that. That was what did it for me for that. And also, the survivor dodged the slash in the opening.
That's true, yeah.
So next, what was this one called again?
The Plague.
The Plague, okay.
Yeah.
I like that outfit.
Appreciate it. It's dog shit.
I mean, it's just a mask I love.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go Exorcist on him.
Basically, yeah.
That was a little weak.
He is very weak.
Yeah.
The reason she also said that is she's from Babylonian time lore, so she's like old as fuck. She's before 80.
Okay. Oh yeah,
BC.
and her classic thing she looks like. Yeah, I can see it.
I would put her like BD or not B. Sorry, CD.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a low C.
Low C. Do you think it's above Freddy? I think it's below Freddy.
Yeah, it's below him 100%. Because with her, if she didn't do the vomit, then I would give her a D.
One thing I always like about characters, if they put lore into the character. Like, for example, with Clown, when they suck on their fingers, that's what she actually does in the lore.
Okay.
So her being like a priestess, because from Babylonian time she was a priestess, she started chanting and shit. I think that's great, but besides that, hitting you back ahead and then choking you with a chain.
And on top of that, it didn't.
She just puked on you.
It did not look like she was choking him.
It really wasn't. She just put the chain around his neck.
Yeah. Like, it looked like the survivor still would have been able to breathe.
Now we have...
And if you all don't watch my YouTube channel, you know this is my favorite killer.
This is your only fucking favorite killer.
Well, I will say, I like playing as other killers other than Ghostface.
Because I feel
Ghostface,
like we just should put in this one.
Put him in his classic attire. All right, now we'll play it. I will tell you though. Well, I'll wait till it happens. I will admit, the Mori could be a little better.
Really? A lot of people say this is the best Mori in the game.
See, I wouldn't call it the best.
As a Ghostface aficionado, you do not like this?
It's not that I don't like it. It's a little tame.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say this is top, like, maybe S or A for me. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, I'd give it a top. It's just not, like... It just feels like something's... The camera really is what did it for me. Like, I love the camera, but... There could have been a few more stabs, I think.
I think my favorite thing is when he does the stabs. He stabs like once in the back,
and then in the side,
and then in the side.
Yeah.
When he does it in the back the second time, though, he pushes it farther in.
That is true.
And that's cool.
That.
Yeah. Like no one really does that.
He does do that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I definitely want to give it either an S or an A.
Yeah, I think he's either top of A or bottom of S. I think he's the first S. Honestly.
Yeah. Give him S. Give him S. Yeah, definitely
fucking
S.
biased.
I'm not just saying that because I'm a Ghostface fan. Like I even was honest, like about the Mori. Like it's a good Mori, but just not like it doesn't feel like I just feel like something's missing. Now here the Demogorgon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
wow, that was his mouth is so detailed.
Yeah. It's very detailed.
Yeah. Okay, so with him, his is really good. I
feel like he's high.
Oh, he's definitely high.
I will say this every time. He's not an S for me because the head doesn't come off.
Yes, the head needed to come off because it's like, what was the point of him grabbing the head if he's not going to bite it off?
I think the only reason they didn't do it, like you said earlier, is because
they would get banned in certain countries if they had him bite the head off.
Even though later on with some of these other killers, they do that shit.
Oh, they do far worse with some of the other killers.
So I'm gonna say he's like A.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say below Michael.
Yeah, below Michael because not having him bite the head off ruins it.
It really kind of takes it off. Yeah. And here's the Oni.
The Oni. This one's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Takes your tongue out.
Yeah.
Smashes it.
Ugh. So I always forget the Oni has two weapons.
Mm-hmm.
The Knight outfit makes it better.
I will say this again with this Mori. I love it, but the only thing they should have added to this is after he takes the sword out and hits you the first time with one hand, and he smashes you with both hands. It should have made like their head bust.
Oh, 100%. There should have been way more blood too.
Easily.
Yeah, that felt a little tame. Like first half of the Mori, brutal, but then the second half,
it's kind of It should definitely if they could go more gore.
Yeah.
But still to keep the monetization, I would appreciate it. But I understand why.
No, yeah, 100%.
I would say he's like maybe top of B.
Top of B.
Where do we think though?
I
want to put him either above or below the clown.
I'd put him maybe below the clown.
Below the clown? Because they do similar things.
Yeah, that's very similar.
Okay.
Next we got...
the Death Slinger.
Ah, the Death Slinger.
Which is my favorite Mori.
Ooh.
It's just so sudden.
Oh, yeah.
I will say it's definitely not A. It's my favorite, but it's not A.
Okay. Surprising.
It's S, no. I honestly say it'd probably be top of B in front of Legion.
B. Okay, I can give it.
Where do you want to put it?
I could see it there. Also.
If you think Legion's is better, go ahead and say so.
Yeah. I mean, Deathslinger is more. I would put it above Legion because the shot in the mouth, you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
So definitely put him above Legion.
Okay.
It's the shot in the mouth that does it for me. Okay, so who do we got next? Oh, it's Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head.
Is that even what he's actually called?
He's called the Executioner in the game, but his actual name is Pyramid Head.
Oh, okay.
I think Sizz is pretty good.
Yeah, you know what, they would have made it a little better, but obviously they can't do this, if he actually cut him in half.
Of course.
Yeah, but obviously they can't do that.
I think immediately with all the chains and stuff mangling his body, breaking it was excellent.
Oh, yeah.
When he stabbed him through and then twisted it, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it was a little bad because, of course, monetization, they can't chop bodies.
Yeah.
But I do think it's not really to cut away from much from him. So I'd say he's like A.
Yeah, I'd give him A.
Where do you think, though?
It's...
I'd say above Michael.
Above Michael, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Bubba.
Yeah.
But I definitely think he's up there.
See, I was going to put him under Michael.
Under Michael. Okay, see, I can compromise. I think he...
I was going to, yeah, in between Michael and Demogorgon.
That's fine with me.
All right. So let's see. For the
next is Blight.
Oh, Lord, please don't switch to his classic outfit.
No worries.
It's fucking disgusting.
Stab you.
Oh! Ooh. Okay.
It definitely goes into his lore because in the lore he infects himself with a serum that makes him a monster.
Okay. I did like how they had the bubble appear on them, and then
I don't like it personally that well. I honestly think it's either C or bottom of B for me. Of course, if you have something different, you can sway me.
I mean, see, I like how he injected him with the needle twice, first in the chest and then in the neck.
It was in the head.
Oh, in the head. I mean, yeah. I feel like they could have done more with him whacking him. Like, there wasn't any blood; it was just a bubble popping. So I'm gonna give him high C.
High C?
Yeah.
So you want him to go where?
We'll put him...
I think he goes either below or above Doctor.
I was going to put him above Doctor.
Above Doctor? Okay.
Yeah. Because Doctor, there wasn't, like, any blood or anything.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
What do we got next?
Next is the twins, and we're going to be ranking both of their Moris.
Oh, that's right. They have two.
Yeah.
See,
I've said this one before. I don't like this one.
Yeah.
At least the older sister one.
Because it's just a bunch of slashes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now...
And now we have the Victor Mori.
Now, this one I have not seen. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That one's better.
It's definitely better.
But...
I'm definitely going to say they're probably bottom B for me.
Yeah, bottom B.
I'd say above Billy, maybe.
Yeah, if they just had the sister, it would be...
They'd be terrible.
Yeah. But,
the Victor kind of brings it back.
Yeah, Victor makes it better.
Here comes Trickster.
Trickster.
I like his Mori a lot.
I don't think I've ever seen his.
No one plays him.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I like that first part. Just that last part, it was... Like, it felt a little subtle.
I would say it's probably B tier for me.
Yeah, I'd give it B, because like, I like how he just threw the cards
He
at
used
him.
his power.
Yeah.
I would say, personally, I think it'd probably be above Hag for me.
Above Hag. I could see that.
Do you want to go above Hag?
Yeah, we'll put him above Hag.
Now, I would have liked this more because of his lore. If when they did it and they threw his card on him, they then, like, in their pocket stopped the recorder.
Oh,
because he uses them in his mixtape, which would make sense, but they didn't, which I don't know why. It's just a small touch. Next to the Nemesis.
Oh, the Nemesis.
His is pretty good.
I don't think I've seen his. Oh, okay. Oh my lord.
Yeah, his is really good. It's really brutal.
See, that's what the Oni was missing, was the head squishing like that.
Yeah. They also used it better to keep the monetization. They kept the bits going, but the camera didn't show his face.
Exactly.
To indicate that happened.
Okay, so his is high.
I would honestly say his might be S.
Yeah, oh, definitely S. Yeah.
Do you want to go above Ghostface?
I'm going to do it above Ghostface.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think Nemesis is above Ghostface?
Yeah.
I think this is really good because
it was really good.
People might not know this, but I'm a big wrestling guy. But when he takes him down and does like a face slam, that's peak. I'm like, that's hitting it for me.
For me, it was the head squish.
The head squish is good, where he pulls him back up and pulls him back up, like curb stomps him,
slams him on the ground, pulls him back up, and then head squishes him.
Yeah, it's
perfect.
It's really good.
That's what was missing from the Oni.
Now, I think this is probably going to be the top tier one for everyone.
Yep.
Have you seen this one?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Pulls the skin.
And that's, I think, pretty similar to the movies. I've never seen the movies, but...
I haven't either, but I think this is easily S. I think it takes the top by a mile.
Yeah, because the fact that they added the skin stretching...
The skin stretching, you know how they have to do that with a model every time. It's insane.
Oh, that's right, yep. That is. Oh.
I think it's insane that they went to that extent for Pinhead.
Yeah.
Also, making a portal with a thing coming up, and then they attach him to the portal and send him basically to hell.
Yeah.
Is so good.
Because in a way, he doesn't technically get killed in the Mori. He just he goes down to hell. Yeah.
Which is really cool.
That's a worse fate, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen the artist in a while, but if I do remember somewhat, it's pretty good.
I don't think I've ever seen the artist. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ugh, that is.
It's a bunch of corroded to your body.
Yeah.
I think hers is okay.
Yeah, I think there wasn't enough blood.
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't enough blood.
I would say she's either bottom of A for me or somewhere in B.
I would maybe do bottom of A because having the crows go in and pick at the dead body I think
is a good touch. Yeah. All right, then we got.
Now we got Samara.
Mm-hmm.
The ring.
I think I know where this one's gonna go.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it showed the bones like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the bones were there before.
It was not.
Okay.
It's a new thing I think they added.
Okay.
At least I think.
That makes it a little better.
Yeah, I was gonna be honest. I remember from her Mori, like her in-game Mori, she just stares at you and die.
Yeah.
Which I think is balls.
No, yeah, it's terrible. The fact that they actually added the bones breaking
is really good. I didn't see that in the beginning. I think this is gonna go higher than I thought it was.
Yeah, same here. Because originally I was gonna put it pretty low.
Again, I don't like her staring at you at the end, and then your heart just stops.
It is kind of similar to the movies, but still not good enough.
I would say for the bone breakage, it's probably going to put her somewhere in between B, I'd say.
I'm going to in between B.
Like B area. I would say at top of B.
Okay. So, I'm going to put her...
I think I want to put her either above or below Oni.
I'm going to put her maybe below Oni.
Below Oni?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at least with Oni, like, you get a little more action with him.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
Versus with her, she's just staring at you.
Yeah. All right.
So who do we got next?
We got the Dredge.
The Dredge.
I think his will be okay.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I haven't seen this with the snowman.
Oh, yeah. Again, doesn't kill you.
Okay.
This one, he teleports you into his, like, pocket dimension.
I think I liked Pinhead's better than
Easily better than Pinhead's, or not better, but not as good as Pinhead's.
Yeah.
I do like, though, in Dredge's lore, he basically is just like a mini dimension.
Yeah.
And you can see he uses different weapons. He used a screwdriver, a kitchen knife. He had pincers from some weird bug.
Yeah, it looks like a praying mantis pincer.
Yeah, I think it's definitely it's an A for me.
Yeah, I'd put it maybe low A. Maybe.
I would say either above or below artist.
I'm gonna put it maybe below artist.
Below? Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, we got Wesker next.
Yeah, Wesker. His is.
I've never seen his. Oh wait, yeah, I have seen his.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
So I think his is probably top A for me.
Top A. Yeah. I like the tentacles coming out of the mouth, and one of them was going in the eye at the very end.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite part is the beginning when you punch him, and he just looks at you like, "What'd you do, bitch?"
Yeah, so Survivor actually tried to fight back.
Exactly.
That's one of my favorite things in movies is when you punch someone and they just look at you like, "The fuck you just do to me?"
So where do you want him to go?
Not top A. I know that.
Okay. I think either pyramid headed area or like Demogorgons for me.
We'll put him maybe below Demogorgon. Actually, no, above Demogorgon.
Above Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Okay. So next is the Knight.
Knight.
I like his a lot.
I have not seen his before. Oh wait, yeah, I have.
Yeah, you have.
Ooh. Ooh, doesn't even pull it out. They just yank it out.
He's like top A for me.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'd say he's above Bubba. To be
Yeah,
honest.
because I like how they have multiple knights come out and kill him.
They have one dude stab him, burn his neck.
That would hurt really
Then
bad.
they have one guy basically break his entire collarbone with one big knife, and
Yeah.
then he puts his sword through their entire ribcage and then pulls it forward.
Pulls it forward. Doesn't pull it up. Pulls it forward. So that's what gives
his
it.
entire ribcage, all that shit's gone.
Oh, yeah. He must be strong if he's able to do that.
Oh, yeah. Dude's like 6'7".
Yeah, oh, definitely. Okay.
Next is Skull Merchant.
I have never seen hers.
Yeah, hers is...
Oh, wait, yeah, I have seen this one.
We just saw it like
Yeah, we just saw
5 minutes
about
ago.
that. Okay.
Hey, Porter, where do you think this one's gonna go?
Oh, this is definitely a low one.
No, I just muted it.
Okay.
That's it. Alright,
Okay.
So for Skull Merchant,
So this is gonna be a low one.
easily.
Definitely.
I think this is below Spirit or above Spirit.
Oh, below easily.
Yeah, I think it's barely above Trapper.
Yeah, because it's way too similar to Freddy's.
It's not even, they don't even have good camera work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work with her power at all.
Uh-huh.
It's just a quick stab in the chest, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty lame and basic.
Yeah.
Now we got, what was this one called?
Singularity.
Oh,
I think
Singularity.
any of these after Skull Merchant is going to be pretty high,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Really good camera work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, gross.
I think his is...
Oh my gosh, that was disgusting.
I think he's S.
Oh, S, definitely.
I
love
think
the camera
he's,
work.
I think he's not top S.
No, not top.
I would say above Ghostface.
Having the face peeled off may have been a little too much,
Mhm.
but you said above Ghostface?
I think above
Oh, yeah,
Ghostface.
definitely. Above Ghostface. Like, having the face peel off was a little too much, I feel like. And that
Really?
was that was a lot.
It didn't peel off, it exploded.
Exploded, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal for
Oh,
Dead
yeah.
by Daylight. Okay, now we got this one.
The alien.
Yeah. This one I'm very familiar with.
I do think it's a little simple,
It is simple,
but it's iconic.
yeah. Really good camera work also. Like
Very excellent.
references the movie very well.
I will say, I think it's top of B above Deathslinger.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because I love like.
I don't think it hit A because
No,
it was a
didn't A.
little simple.
Yeah, all it is just a bite to the.
Like he stabs
through
you,
the head.
pulls you up, and then he hits you in the head.
Stab and then
Perfect.
bite through the head.
Yeah.
The camera work really was good though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we got this little fucker.
Chucky.
Yep. Okay.
I think his is high.
It's high. I mean,
I really like how he uses different weapons. He hits you in the back of the head with the hammer.
hammer. Then he takes a ruler, which is a reference to.
He hits you in the back of the head with the bat.
Yeah,
He
that-
stabs you with the ruler.
Yeah, that's a reference to the second movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not the biggest Chucky guy. Not gonna lie.
His Mori's
But,
pretty good though.
Yeah, he did have a good Mori.
I'm gonna say he's above Demogorgon in my opinion.
Yeah, put him above Demogorgon. Because with Chucky, he doesn't feel like he's missing anything.
Not really. I mean, I like the little shitty kick he does at the end to the body.
Mm-hmm. The fact that they figured out how to add Chucky to the game is
It's pretty
insane.
cool, yeah. Here's the unknown.
Oh yeah, I remember his.
It's the creepiest fucking thing ever.
Yeah. And what he does also. Like if you just saw this. Oh. Through the mouth, ear, and eye.
It's through the nose. It's not
Through
even the mouth.
nose. Okay. That's even worse. It's through the nose.
I think it's good.
It's good, but
It's definitely not.
it's too short.
I think
is-
the whole like look where he stabs you in the thing, and then you just look at your character looks at the camera like
They
for
don't
a
even
second.
they don't even try to pull any of the tentacles out.
Yeah, it's not that great. I would say like below or above Dredge.
We'll put him. We'll do below.
Below?
Yeah, because it's.
I was
too,
gonna say if we're doing below him, do you want to put him at the bottom or top of A or top of B, or do you want to put him above next to Dredge? I think it goes behind Dredge at A, but if you
Yeah,
think it
yeah,
goes...
we'll put him at A.
Okay. I think the whole crawling.
Yeah, the
is
crawling.
just,
Yeah, and the
is
fact
so
he
cool.
crawls and then gets right in your face. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got Vecna.
So he actually has 2 Moris.
Oh, he has 2.
But the other one's kind of really fast.
Okay.
So we're not going to really take it into account.
All right, so we'll just do the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
He just rips your entire skin off.
Okay.
I think it's a little too much time,
Yeah.
and they could have done more.
They could have done more with the other skeletons that came up.
Yeah.
They just pick at you, basically. They don't do anything.
I feel like I'm going to say this and maybe piss off the devs if they ever see this. I feel like they figured out how to take the skin off a model and make a skeleton, and they're like, let's just slap that on Vecna because it's something new and funky that they have.
Yeah.
Because I know I do that all the time with other shit.
Mm.
So I would say, dude, I don't know, man. I don't like
Yeah.
this one that much.
Yeah, it's missing something.
It's missing a lot.
Yeah.
I think it might honestly go below Onryo for me.
Yeah, that's a good pick, yeah.
Because all of them, they have some sort of like, with her, she breaks bones,
Yeah.
tongue.
With
Pinky.
him, he doesn't break anything. He just rips your skin
He just rips
off.
your skin off, and it doesn't look clean either. It just
No.
looks like they took the model and they just put a new model on top of it.
Yeah. Because it's kind of a weird one to have them turn into a skeleton on when you have other skeletons behind you, or like next to you and all around you.
Yeah.
Quite fun.
Okay, now this one I have seen, but I don't remember very well.
I remember this one.
Uses his fingernails.
I think it's very fitting of the character.
It is fitting, but just the throat slash. But what I'll give it credit for is they made the death slow and painful.
Yes.
That's what, and on top of that, they had him actually get a wine glass and fill it with blood.
They had him making it a wine glass, put it underneath the dude's chin, and then he keeps falling lower and lower, and then he slams the glass on the ground afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, your life is nothing. Which I think is some very good metaphors and meaning to it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a great Mori.
No, it's like just a throat slash.
Honestly,
is
I'd put it
pretty-
top of C.
Yeah, I put it top at C.
I think it's, like, it has good meaning behind it, a lot of that shit, but it
Yeah.
just...
Like just a throat slash, like they could have done more than that. I feel like. Now
Alright, Helmmaster.
this one I have not.
I haven't seen either.
Fast.
Okay. Oh no! Oh.
Never mind, I remember I've seen this.
Oh shit! Oh my.
So, what do you think of this?
It was brutal. I thought it was a good one, but I feel like that they could have done more with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like how she stomped the head in with her heel,
Okay.
but the dog was a missed opportunity.
Okay.
So it was a good Mori, but not like.
Where do you put it?
I'm gonna maybe put it low A, high B, maybe.
Okay.
What do you think?
I fucking hate this one.
You hate it, okay?
Like you said, the dog was the biggest missed opportunity. They're called the
100%.
Hound Master, not the fucking pirate or whatever they're
Oh,
are.
oh yeah, I forgot. People think that it's a pirate for some reason.
No, it is a pirate.
Oh,
It's in the lore, but
it is a pirate.
it doesn't resemble a pirate at all.
No, the only thing they have is the skull, and that's it.
Yeah, so I don't like this one at all.
Okay.
I forgot I seen this because I didn't like it. I think it's like C.
C.
Yeah,
Okay. So maybe like a low B, high C, maybe.
that's fine, man. Where do you want to put it?
We'll put it in the C.
Okay. Where do you want to put C?
Um.
I think it's honestly better. I think this one is better than like Blight's, but it's
Yeah.
not better than Dracula's.
No, yeah, put it below Dracula.
Alright.
Next up,
So this one,
this will
you
be
haven't
the
seen
last-
ever.
No, I've not seen this one.
I've seen this one a few times.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. They get more detailed with the newer ones.
So you don't know anything about the anime Tokyo Ghoul, but basically there's a subspecies of humans called ghouls, and the only way for them to like eat or anything, they have to ingest blood or like other humans.
Okay, so that's why she got excited when he licked the blood. Okay.
I think it's in high airness.
Okay, yeah, I'd give it that.
Do you not think so?
No, I do agree with that.
I think it's below Ghostface for me.
Yeah, put it below Ghostface.
Okay, now Springtrap.
We cannot play this one because we don't have this one.
Yeah,
yet.
and it's on the PTB, so
yeah,
I've seen it before. You've seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Where do you want to put it?
It's not gonna lie. Apologies to FNAF fans, but I do not like this one.
Fuck
very
you,
much.
FNAF fans.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's not a very good one.
Honestly, I'd put it below or above Hag, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd put it below.
Below.
Yeah.
Would you want to move any of these? Because I know I at least might want to move two.
Okay, let's see. Which ones would I move? I don't think I'd move any of them.
I think I'd move Billy down one to in front of Dracula.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's move him below. Because the fact that you can't see the victim.
And I was going to say I would move... Hold on. I was going to say I'd move... what's his name? Trickster above Vecna.
Trickster... what? Oh, right. Yeah, put Trickster above Vecna.
That was my only thing. Because I realized, at least for Trickster, he actually uses his power. Vecna doesn't use his power.
Mm-hmm. See, I feel like what makes them good is if they actually use their power.
The thing that's embedded into their character, yeah.
Yeah, which some of the ones that we picked, like, for higher ones didn't use their power, but they actually...
Which ones?
I don't think Michael used his power.
He stalks, like, how do you use that?
Exactly, yeah. Ghostface doesn't use his either, but because he goes into stealth mode, so you can't really do much.
You can't really incorporate that.
Yeah. Leatherface uses his power, which is...
But to be fair, with the Michael and Ghostface one, they have movies and stuff to go off references.
That is, yeah, they do
compared
that.
to some of these other characters that are like actual, just like made by Dead by Daylight.
See, that's the difference between Michael and Ghostface and the other ones that don't use their powers. They can actually base it off.
For example, we have at the top at S, we have 4 that are from other games.
Yep.
We have or movies. Nemesis from RPD. We have Ghostface from Scream.
Yep.
We have Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. We have the Cenobite from Pinhead.
Hellraiser,
thank you.
Yep.
And then with Singularity from Dead by Daylight. Like, they made him.
Yeah.
Top of A, though, is a lot of just license.
Yeah, it's a lot of licensed characters.
The only ones that aren't is Knight at the top, and then the bottom 3.
And to make it clear, we're not being biased just because they're licensed characters.
They probably put more effort into them, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
Because they get more money.
Well, and on top of that, like, you have more you can base off of.
True.
With the licensed ones. Whereas,
you can reference stuff like with Freddy's, how they did with his.
Yeah. And then, but the originals, they just have to come up with them
I
on their
think
own.
the bottom 5 that we have are good. Like, I think that's where they should be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Those are definitely the
weakest. If I do have to say, though, if I do think we should move anyone, or anyone in the comments would move anyone, I think our bottom 5 for C, a lot of people would move those down.
Oh, yeah.
I think people would say Plague is maybe down to D, maybe Huntress and Doctor, too. But I think they're fine where they are.
Yeah. Like, the Doctor... What added a nice touch to the Doctor is that the eyes roll back.
And he actually uses power.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Compared to Nurse, Pig, Spirit, Skull Merchant, and Trapper.
You know, in all honesty, I wouldn't be against moving Plague down to D.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
I think Freddy up though is fine.
No, yeah, Freddy in C is fine because they had good camera work.
Honestly, I think I know who I moved down to the bottom of C.
Who?
I move Huntress down.
Okay.
Because she just hits you in the head and then hits you a bunch. No power. Her power's a hatchet.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But she does have more brutality than all of those. Maybe not Nurse, but Nurse doesn't use any of her power.
No, Nurse just strangles you. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Unless they're gonna, I know there's gonna be that one comment. It's like, well, Nurse flips you over with her hand. It's like, so
that's nothing compared to some of the other ones.
Yeah, because do you remember that? What was it? flip.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You were going to say that.
Yeah. When I will give it credit for that because like she uses like telekinesis to do it. But
Yeah,
it's
nothing. It's nothing fucking impressive.
All she does, you know what they should have had her do? They should have maybe had her kiss the victim. That could have been something.
She has a bag on her head though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And I feel like a lot of people would play that just to kiss people.
True. Yeah.
But I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think our ranking's pretty good.
All right. Well, I think that's the end of the video.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys next time in something that's probably gaming.
Yeah, we'll see it.
You want to link yourself?
Oh yeah, Minebro370x on YouTube and Instagram, and on TikTok, Porter's Cosplays.
And he's probably gonna be doing a thumbnail for this. So
Oh yeah,
he's working on it.
Yep.